Hi, everybody. In this video we will discuss the legend of skateboarding. John Rodney Mullen, born August 17, 1966, is an American professional skateboarder who practices freestyle skateboarding and street skateboarding. He is considered one of the most influential skaters in the history of the sport, being credited for inventing numerous tricks, including the flat ground ollie, kickflip, heel flip, impossible, and 360 flip. As a result, he has been called the godfather of modern street skating. Rodney Mullen won his first World Freestyle Skateboard Championship at the age of 14. Over the following decade, he won 34 out of 35 freestyle contests, thus establishing the most successful competitive run in the history of the sport. Over the following years, he transitioned from freestyle to street skateboarding, adapting his accumulated freestyle skills to street and inventing or expanding upon additional tricks in the process, such as Primo slides, Dark slides, and Casper slides. Mullen has appeared in over 20 skateboarding videos and has co-authored an autobiography, entitled The Mutt: How to Skateboard and Not Kill Yourself, with writer Sean Mortimer. Mullen was born in Gainesville, Florida. As a child, Mullen slept in boots designed to correct a severe pigeon toe condition. Despite Mullen's condition, he had an incredible dexterity with his feet, said Phil Chiocchio, former owner of the Florida skate park, Sensation Basin. Mullen began skateboarding at the age of 10, on New Year's Day of 1977, after a neighborhood friend introduced him to a skateboard. He promised his strict father that he would cease skateboarding the first time he became seriously injured. "My dad wouldn't let me have a skateboard. He thought I'd get hurt and never get good, and the culture was bums, and I'd turn into one. He was a dentist, but before that he was military, and there were times you'd call him, sir." New Year's Day he had a drink and felt better, and the skate shop was open. "I learned to skate in our garage. We lived in the country in Florida, it was sort of farmish, and there was no cement anywhere else. Vert skating was the kind of skating that was done in pools, where you could get airborne and be weightless. The other style, which is what I did, was called freestyle, which was tricks you could do on flat ground." Mullen practiced in the garage of the family home while wearing a comprehensive protective pad setup, a precaution that was part of the deal with his father. He also spent time with his sister's surfer friends who skated on weekdays. He became obsessed with the skateboard and practiced for many hours on a daily basis. Invention of the flat ground ollie. Among his most significant contributions to the evolution of modern skateboarding, Rodney Mullen adapted the ollie, first pioneered by Alan Gelfand on vert, where Gelfand would scoop off the back trucks to obtain more air off the wall, but without popping the tail of the skateboard in the process, to flat ground. This ability to pop the board off of the ground and drag it upward into the air, gaining significant altitude and air time, allowed ollieing onto rails and obstacles and opened the door to more complex flip tricks and other flat ground tricks. The invention of this trick alone, even apart from the numerous other tricks that he has invented and his design work, has ranked Mullen as one of the most important skateboarders of all time. In response to the praise that he has received for the flat ground ollie, Mullen stated in August 2012. "The origins of ollies, a guy named Alan Gelfand did it on vert. I had for a long time done a really simple movement, which was, it was just a transfer trick, and there are a ton of tricks where I needed to get to this side." Demonstrates going from standing regular on his board to standing on the nose. "It's a transfer trick, I'd been doing that since the late 70s, so that I could, in turn, do things like this." Demonstrates going from standing on the nose to a nose stand and then landing back on his skateboard. "When I saw him, Gelfand, do it on the wall, I'm thinking, the mechanics of it. How do you get your board off the ground? How would you get your board off the ground like he did off the wall? 'Cause I'm stuck on flat ground, not weightless." He first ones I did took about, 5-10 minutes. I realized, that's just the same motion I've been doing for years, it's a seesaw motion, that's how ollies work, it's just a punch and a little hop. And the real key to it was dragging your foot and leveling it out, which brings the board up, in a backhanded way. People credit me within the documentary. Stacy Peralta, Bones Brigade documentary, credit me with the importance of the ollie that gave the foundation for street skating, which is just skateboarding today, all that. And to me it was like, yeah, but, it's not a big deal. Took me 10 minutes, 15, half an hour, and the next thing you know, you're getting this high, and that's what laid the foundation for everything else. So, in a sense, the biggest innovation for street skating, which is what they credit me for, it's not a big deal. Throughout the 1980s, he invented the majority of skating's ollie and flip tricks, including the flat ground ollie, the kick flip, the heel flip, the 360 flip, and many others. These tricks are now considered essential building blocks of both modern vert skateboarding and street skateboarding. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.